Hollywood just lost someone most people never saw on screen, but almost everyone felt. Kim Vo, the celebrity hairstylist trusted by some of the biggest stars in the world, has passed away at 55. And while his name might not have been splashed across movie posters, his impact ran deep through Hollywood, television, and the beauty world in ways few ever realized. For many fans, the news came as a shock. Kim had been quietly battling serious health issues for years, largely out of the spotlight. And when the announcement surfaced, tributes poured in almost instantly. Not just from celebrities, but from stylists, assistants, and everyday people whose lives he touched behind the scenes. Because Kim Vo wasn't just a hairstylist, he was the hairstylist. Long before social media glam squads became the norm, Kim built a reputation as the go-to expert for high-stakes transformations. His client list read like a Hollywood timeline. Britney Spears, Gwyneth Paltrow, Kate Hudson, Pamela Anderson, and many more trusted him with their most iconic looks. If a star needed to go blonde, and go blonde right, Kim was the call. But his influence didn't stop in the salon. Kim became a familiar face on television, serving as a judge on competition shows like Sheer Genius, and appearing on makeover series that brought beauty into living rooms across the country. Viewers didn't just see talent, they saw personality. He was honest, sharp, and surprisingly warm. He could critique without crushing and praise without ego. That balance made him stand out. Yet behind the polished image, Kim was fighting a battle few knew the full extent of. Back in 2018, Kim was diagnosed with colorectal cancer. Doctors initially gave him a limited outlook, but Kim did what he always did. He pushed forward. For years, he continued working, mentoring, and showing up for others even as his own health fluctuated. He didn't center his identity on illness. He centered it on creativity, generosity, and resilience. And that quiet strength became part of his legacy. Those closest to him later revealed that Kim far outlived early expectations, something many credit to his mindset and determination. While fans saw glimpses through occasional updates, most had no idea how serious the situation truly was. He chose privacy over pity and passion over fear. When news of his passing became public, the response said everything. Celebrities and friends shared memories not just of his skill, but of his kindness. People described him as encouraging, loyal, and deeply supportive, especially to younger stylists trying to break into an unforgiving industry. Many said Kim opened doors without asking for anything in return. Others shared stories of him showing up during their hardest moments long after the cameras stopped rolling. But one detail stood out above all. Instead of flowers or grand gestures, Kim's final wish was simple. He asked that donations be made to the Kim Vo Foundation, an organization focused on supporting creatives in the hair, beauty, and fashion worlds who are facing serious health battles. Even in his final chapter, he was thinking about helping others. That choice speaks volumes. Kim understood the pressure of the industry. He knew how fragile success can be when health is taken away, and he wanted his story to become a bridge, not a spotlight. A way to lift people up, even after he was gone. His passing leaves a noticeable absence, not just on red carpets or television sets, but in quiet workrooms, in late-night prep calls, in moments where encouragement mattered more than perfection. Kim Vo helped shape how beauty was presented in pop culture, but more importantly, he shaped how people felt while doing the work. And that's not something easily replaced. At 55, his life ended far too soon. But the influence he leaves behind continues in every stylist he mentored, every client who trusted him, and every person inspired by how he chose to live through adversity. Because while trends fade and styles change, character doesn't. And Kim Vo's legacy wasn't just about hair, it was about heart.